Al-Quran al-Karim has mentioned to us severally about what death is. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam had also mentioned to us how we need to prepare for the hereafter. And this Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, al-Qa'il, he said, Ish ma shit, fa innaka mayyitun. You should live the life the way you can live it. Anyhow you want to live your life, live it to the fullest. Either you want to be on the right path, try as much as possible to live on the right path to the fullest. And if you want to be astray, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if you go against the sayings of Allah and the hadiths that they will be reading unto you, live your life to the fullest on that path. Each one of you are going to get the reward of whatever you do. But definitely, no matter how you live, innaka mayyitun, you are going to die one very day. And the death has no two names. And the type of death that is going to take you away, you don't know. Where you are going to die, you don't know. The nature of what will befall you to transit to the hereafter, you don't know. But anyhow you want to live your life, live it to the fullest. فَإِنَّكَ مَيِّتٌ. Definitely you are going to die one very day. وَأَبَبْتُ مَا شِئْتَ. Whosoever you want to choose as your friend, as your bosom ones, choose them. If you want to relate with Ahlul Zikr, those that keep remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, stay with them. If you want to live with the nefarious set of people, live with them. Choose them as your bosom friends. Establish a platonic love between you and the irrelevant set of people. Establish a platonic love within the Ahlul Zikr, Ahlul La ilaha illallah, Ahlul Quran. Stay with them if those are the people that you want to live with. فَإِنَّكَ تَمُفَارِقُهُمْ. One very day, you are going to be separated. Either you like it or not, you are going to separate. At times you'll be saying a fujiatul maut, a tragic death. Somebody that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had enriched right from the age of 20. The hustle, or the hustles that his father hustled, the hustles that his mother hustled, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not kudos their effort. But him, at the age of 20, 25, he became a millionaire. At the age of 30, he's sitting with the class of people in the billionaire circle. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala killed that kind of person at the age of 30, do we say that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has miscalculated? Do you have any authority to challenge Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that has done that? He became rich at the age of 25. He became rich at the age of 20. He became rich. He has been sitting with the elderly stakeholders at the age of 30. They are calling him everywhere and there. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala killed that person at the age of 32, do we have anything to ask Allah? But when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enriched him at that young age, did we query Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Then when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala now took him away, why are we querying Allah? We now say, fujiatul maut. Tragic death, sudden exit, untimely death. Why are we not saying untimely richness? You can see that we are biased. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, whoever we want to choose as our friend, as our beloved ones, definitely one very day, فَإِنَّكُمْ مُفَارِقُ, we are going to separate you. You see a man that has started enjoying his family, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will just take him away. With young children, the family has not even matured. Not talk of they have attained a grown age. That is why at times, if they are doing solemnization of marriage, you see some man they will say, may you not see a tragic death at this your early age. They will be saying that. But that does not concern Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. يَفْعَلُ مَا يَشَاءُ كَيْفَ يَشَاءُ. Allah does whatever He wants to do at any point in time, without consulting anybody. There are some contracts if you want to do, they will involve a consultant between you and the client. If you are a contractor and you have a big client, they will look for a consultant that will manage the contract. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't have anybody to consult. that he has done this and he will do that, nobody, la yus'alu amma yaf'al wa hum yus'alun. Nobody can query the authority of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but Allah is going to query every one of us. So whoever we want to choose as our peer group, as our confidant, we should choose whoever we like. فَإِنَّكُمْ مُفَارِقُونَ. All of you are going to get separated. وَاحْتَسِمُوا فِيهِ. The third one, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, gather whatever you can gather in terms of resources, in terms of material. Whatever you want to gather, either lawfully or unlawfully, gather them. فَإِنَّكَ تَارِكُهُ. One very day, you are going to drop everything. The one you gather with your halal money, the one you gather with your haram money, the one that you hit human being, the one that you took black soap to bath, and the one they asked you to go and bath at the junction, 1 a.m. in the midnight, that they gave you, that you should go and do it like this. Just to gather wealth. Do all those. You are going to drop all these things when you least expected. Every one of us. For those of you that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have blessed with children, and those that Allah have not blessed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we are asking you to bless them with the best of the children. And once you have given us to me, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala look after them for us and let them be on the right path. If they deliver a little baby, if the baby did not cry, in the hospital they will beat the baby that he should cry so that he can know that he is in another world. He has left the place he is enjoying inside his mother's womb. He is now in the world of the heartless people. They want him to also test what is happening. They will beat him that he should cry so that he will feel the impulse of where he is. And when the baby comes into the world, those of you that have ever experienced it, you see the baby will fold his two hands like this. That means all the arzak that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has destined for him, he has brought them. And what is not in his hand, no matter the number of years he spent in the world, no matter the kind of journey he sojourned in the world, he will never get it at Yawm al-Qiyamah. No matter the kind of ups and downs, running helter-skelter, that anybody will run, whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has not destined for you, and what has not been in your hand that very day, you can't get it. Till you will die, you will never get it. So at point of death, for those that have ever witnessed where a dead body or somebody passed out, you hardly see a dead body, or you see a dead person, or a dead body rather, folding his hand like this. Virtually, all the person passing out, they used to leave their hands open like this, and their eyes widely open. What do? We get there. For somebody that leaves his eyes open, what do? The person that leaves his hand open like this is an ishara, telling us that وَفِي بَسْتِيَا إِنْدَ الْمَمَاتِ إِشَارَةٌ أَلَا فَانْسُرُونِي قَدْ خَرَجْتُ بِلَا شَيْءٍ. The corpse, they used to talk, but we can't hear. We can't hear. Where we used to have sign language, you know we have sign language. The deaf and the dumb, they can't hear what I'm saying now. They can't hear you, but they can understand what? Signs. A dead body, at the point where it's being washed, will be passing a message to those that are around him. And for those that can cogitate, they will understand that this hand that is open, وَفِي بَسْتِيَا إِنَّ الْمَمَاتِ إِشَارَةٌ. At the point where they are battering the corpse, and his hands, the two palms are widely open like this. Al-Ishara, it is a sign. And what is the sign? It's telling us that, Allah, those of you that you are here, if you are sensible enough, you are not gullible people around me, that you are taking my part. Fansuruni, look at me. I'm going out of this filthy world without anything. As soon as you die, all your titles will be abandoned. All your certificates will be abandoned. All your merit will be forgotten. Your name will change. From Sayyid, it will change to Oku. It will change to corpse. From Abdul Qadir, it will change to corpse. From Alaji, it will change to Oku. From Professor, it will change to Oku. They will be asking, Bakau Gawan Bale. They won't say what he Balaji did.